Part 2. Silver Snow. Heartstring Moon. The Impregnable Fortress.
Is that the same fortress we did,
After seizing the Great Bridge of Murden,
Crimson
the
Flower?
Resistance Army starts making preparations to invade
That's
Imperial territory.
way far
when
west.
a surprising piece of information comes to light.
Don't keep me waiting. What's the piece of information? Let's find out. What could take us west?
Emergency! In Gronder Field!
It's a what?
We are in the middle of a military conference. Please, calm yourself and tell us what is the matter.
Shouldn't we be in a conference room for that? Not in the middle of the dining hall? Well, I guess this isn't the dining hall, it's a grand hall, but still.
Yes, sir. It seems the Kingdom and Alliance armies clashed with Imperial forces on Gronder Field.
Oh, the Alliance was with them. That's cool.
Amid the chaos of three armies battling each other out there, the Imperial army was routed.
That's fantastic. The Dimitri and Claude didn't turn on each other? Fantastic.
Edelgard sustained heavy wounds and retreated to Enbar.
Shit, this war will be wrapped up without our input at all.
Well then, I suppose.
Wait for the bad news. The other pin needs to drop, Seteth.
Sir, the Kingdom army was also decimated, and His Highness Dimitri has been counted among the dead.
He still doesn't live. But at least he didn't seem to lose his sanity in this one.
What?
Damn it.
The Alliance sustained heavy casualties as well, and the whereabouts of their leader, Claude, is currently unknown.
Shit. Should have been there.
Unknown?
Claude is missing. Dimitri's dead. Edelgard is injured.
It must have been a brutal fight.
It sounds like it.
Our only solace is that Edelgard sustained severe injuries.
Yes. Solace. That's what I feel.
This is all quite unexpected, but we must find a way to use this situation to our advantage.
We will. Seems we're gonna go west to deal with Cornelia, I think her name was.
The Empire's main force has suffered a mighty blow. Edelgard will most certainly avoid the front lines.
Yeah, she'll probably stay holed up in Embar.
Now is the time for us to infiltrate the Empire and aim for the capital.
But what will happen to the Lords of the Old Kingdom and Alliance territories?
Chaos, probably.
They have lost many leaders and soldiers. I'm sure they must be hard at work rebuilding.
If only.
We will foster cooperation by aiding them through the local churches. The remaining Lords of the Kingdom and Alliance must join together to form one union.
They got my hopes up too, that we would get both Dimitri and Claude to live through this route.
And you should be the one to lead them. What do you say?
In time.
Indeed, it is a question for another day. We must focus on our battle with the Empire.
Yep. Don't put the cart before the horse, Seteth. Thank you.
For now, what is our next course of action?
Well, based off the title, I'm thinking we're going west, but let's decide where to invade first.
We must choose a place within the Empire that will give us solid defenses for our front line.
Impregnable Fortress does have solid defenses. Unfortunately, you have to first take said fortress.
That will become the foothold for our invasion of the capital.
Of course, that one isn't optimal either because, once again, it puts us way further away from the capital.
There is one massive fortress that boasts the greatest defenses in the Empire.
Oh no, this is a
Fort
different
Mercius.
fortress then.
We will stand no chance if we attack by traditional means. We must gather everyone and devise a plan of attack.
Did we fight this one in Golden Deer then? Outer city wall. Who could it be? Certainly not Edelgard.
It has been a lifetime, hasn't it, Professor?
To do? I love the shocked faces in this. Oh wait, no, is that Dimitri's voice? I thought you were dead.
Yes. I thought so too.
Oh! And after they got my hopes up, then they dashed them and then they brought them right back. They got me. They got me good. Oh, he has, oh god, those bags under his eyes. Under his eye. That bag. Oh, Dimitri, you've seen better days.
I wanted to slice her throat, but I did not get the chance.
You'll get it. Don't worry. We'll see to that. Despite my reservations.
I let people die, and yet I still stand. Rodrigue, Gustav.
What?
Dedu.
Dedu died? Fuck, everything is... And Rodrigue. Poor Felix. I don't know Gustav, but I'm sure I will someday. Sounds like Gilbert might still be alive, though. There must be a reason you survived. And still atone for your sins. Nah, there must be a reason you survived.
You sound just like Rodrigue.
I don't know how Felix would like that.
Reason. Everyone gives such complicated advice, and I can never quite grasp it all. That is why,
What?
Professor,
Yeah?
I came here to explain my decision.
Alright then, I will listen. What decision?
I have no resources to take back the kingdom capital, much less to defeat the Empire. And that is why.
What? Dimitri?
Professor, you will catch a cold sleeping in a place like this.
What happened? Why am I sleeping outside?
Is something the matter?
I think so, but I'm not quite sure. Where did he go?
I am the only one here. Were you dreaming?
Fuck!
I can't say for certain that you were dreaming, but if someone did come here to see you, that person only wanted you to see their face.
Maybe he... now I'm wondering if that was a freaking ghost or something. I should tell Lysithia that this place is haunted by Dimitri's ghost. I think she'd like that.
Perhaps they wanted you to guide them.
I wanted to hear what he had to say, damn it. Well, this has been interesting already. Before we continue, I have one support that I have not seen yet. Yuri and Hapi. At least it's on my list of supports I haven't seen yet. Yeah. Well, that's a gorgeous night. What are you two doing? Don't sigh in front of Hapi, it's rude.
This is boring. Mind if I sleep?
What are you two doing out here?
You know I won't care. Night watch or not, it's
Oh.
still just for training purposes.
I see.
Though, you'd likely get in trouble if someone sees you catching Z's.
Maybe.
You wouldn't wake me if someone was here? Fine then, I won't sleep.
Aw. Wake her, Yuri.
Your call.
Be a good buddy. I don't know how she avoids sighing. Does yawning count as a sigh? Probably not. Hopefully not.
You're being so quiet, Yuri Bird. Say something.
Oh, Happy.
I don't always fill the void with my voice, you know. Sometimes it's pleasant to just enjoy the quiet and stargaze.
He's right.
No thanks. Stargazing is a waste of time. The stars don't even stay put all year. Those jerks.
Oh. I do need to get an S with Happy, I think.
See that one? That star is home to the goddess. Yeah. Watching over us from afar.
She's much closer than you think. Yeah, I don't think I've even done a whole lot of Happy supports, but she's still somehow one of my favorites.
That's called the Blue Sea Star. But it doesn't look blue. At all, really.
Bit of a misnomer then. I love that side-eye look Happy's giving Yuri.
Wait, no, hang on. Maybe it wasn't that one. But that big one over there, that's it. Isn't it?
Not good at constellations, are you, Yuri?
You don't know the first thing about stars, do you? No one ever taught you?
Wait, does Happy know more about them than Yuri then? Despite not being interested in them?
Never, no.
I would love that.
Well, the Blue Sea Star is really big. It stands out.
Okay, kind of like the Northern Star.
Sometimes you can't see it at all. But other times, it's the brightest thing in the sky.
Interesting. So then, which star was I pointing out just now?
That explains the glance that Happy was giving him.
You might have
like,
to
really?
point it out again. Which constellation were you looking at?
So adorable.
Let's see, it looks a bit like a cat. No, that's not right. Maybe more like a fish?
The star or the
Or,
constellation?
Fishing rod. What?
Aw.
I'm serious. See, those stars there are forming a shape that looks very much like a fishing rod.
Sure they do, Yuri.
Okay, sorry. But that looks nothing like a fishing rod. Or
Aw.
a cat.
I love hearing Happy actually happy.
I'm surprised you know so little about stars. I thought you knew everything.
He gives off that impression, but it seems to be an act.
Who do you think I am? The goddess herself? There is plenty I don't know. But I'm always aiming to learn more. I'm uncomfortable not knowing things.
Nah, I get it. Unfortunately, it's literally impossible to know everything. There's just not enough time or mental memory space.
So, come on then, Happy. Teach me about the stars.
That'll be a pain for both of us.
Maybe, but hey, you might enjoy it. Well, you're saying you're not gonna... We'll make it a date.
As painful as sitting here idling, it's not like you're going to sleep at this point. Clearly, you know quite a bit about them. Teach me.
Yeah.
Fine, fine. Look up there. To the north.
Okay.
Your other north. See that star? That's called the King's right hand.
Oh. He actually did switch the direction he was looking. That was lovely. I look forward to more of them. And with that, now we can move on. Anything I can use to calm my nerves? A few things that we may not have on hand. I would personally just go with coffee or something. Hey, Caspar. I suppose that doesn't calm some people's nerves. Considering it's a stimulant, not a depressant.
Fort Mercius is next, huh? Ah, the memories.
Did you grow up around there?
It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely surrounded by high walls.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed we don't get to see Cornelia again.
I used to run around there when I was a kid. Way back when a fortress was just a playground for me. Yeah, those were the days.
Well, you'll get to run around the fortress like a playground again. Sure, you were playing fake war battle then. Now you're just playing real war. Don't spend enough time with Seteth, so I figured we could share the sauna together. Damn. He's a dragon, I guess he would be resistant to heat. One more. Come on. Yes! Both at the same time. Great. And I didn't really see what the month's tournament reward was. Oh, hey, you two. Oh, yeah, I need news of Claude. And Felix says, yep.
The egg hasn't sunk in yet. They slaughtered the boar. I can hardly believe it. I thought he was alive all this time.
I should... In case either I was going crazy and seeing ghosts, or if he doesn't want anyone to know about him living, I should probably not tell him.
He must have really hated Edelgard to lead such an ill-advised assault.
Yeah, he does. He absolutely does. For whatever reason, he blames her for the tragedy of Dusker.
No point in feeling sorry for the poor scoundrel now.
Well, that is very Felix of you. I would expect nothing less. No words before his father.
Fort Mercius is old and strong. Its reputation for durability is equal to that of Aryan Road.
Right, Aryan Road, I think, was the one where Cornelia was.
Are you certain your plan is sufficient? It seems to be a little simplistic.
What? What is? I don't have a plan yet. Guess we'll find out. We'll be fine.
I suppose I must take you at your word, mustn't I?
Yes, you must.
Incidentally, have you heard any news of Claude?
Fortunately, no.
I, for one, have a hard time believing he is dead. He was always a clever and tenacious sort.
Yes, yeah, that is Claude. It really is. Black magic today, huh? I think Linhardt makes the most sense then. Yeah. He's ridiculous resistance and pretty good power. If I need more power, I'll probably have to choose Constance, I think.
Fight them.
Which may be reality, actually. I don't know if he's fast enough.
Fight them.
I think 3 rounds is the maximum, so... As long as they have less than 36. Once you get over 40, that's when it's going to become iffy.
How exciting.
We're still good. Excellent. And we might actually make it through without him needing to heal. That'd be wonderful.
exciting.
One more. 8 damage, I got my doubles, and they're all 100%. Fantastic. And it looks like I do not need to heal. Let's dodge.
I hate this feeling.
Yeah. But, gotta do what you gotta do. And at least these people aren't dying, it's a friendly competition. I don't actually need the magic staff, but 1,500 gold is nice, I guess. No one's here, huh?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
What?
Lots of things happen down here. Lots of reports need to be reported. And for all reportable things, I'm your guy.
Yes, you are. So, what are those reports? Damn it. I miss your friend. Or you miss your friend more, though. What wager?
Got a wager for you. My friend says there's twice as many women in Abyss as men. You think he's right?
I did this once before. No. There aren't as few as that. Not twice. It's too much.
Good eye. You win. Here, have a little something.
Thank you.
I hurt my leg in the last battle. Had to take shelter down here. Nowhere else to go.
Oof.
Be careful up
How about the
there.
infirmary?
All sides are bringing their strongest people to this fight.
Yeah.
Count Burgleys in the Empire.
Oh, shit.
Lord Holst in the Alliance. I'm sure the Kingdom's got someone too.
Lord Holst. That was, isn't that Hilda's father or brother? That's cool. Constance! You shall note when you see it.
It's not that I don't sympathize with Lady Edelgard's goals, mind you.
Oh, I do. I do too.
But perhaps not to the point of shedding blood for her ideals.
Yeah, that's the real question. Whether the ends justify the means. Some ideals are worth fighting for, that is true. Perhaps not.
I must keep her example in mind as I chart a new path.
Don't abandon your ideals, though.
Peace in Fodlan and a restored House Nouvelle shall be my guiding star as I blaze my own trail.
I'm rooting for you. Let's see. Someone right there. Oh, Balthus.
You know, House Albrecht also took part in the Battle of Gronder.
Oh.
That's where my little bro is, of course.
Oh, shit. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's very different from me. Smart one, but just about worthless in a fight.
Damn. He wasn't fighting then, was he?
I really hope he's okay.
Yeah. Shit. That sucks, dude. Probably Yuri in here. Of course. These are... Feels like they're all in the same spot they were last time.
If the Empire rallies its forces and attacks Garrick Mach, I'm not so sure Abyss will be okay. If we're not careful, it'll end up buried in rubble.
Maybe, but... I'm not too worried about that. I won't let that happen.
Ever the valiant one. But nobody ever knows how a war will turn out.
Well, that's true.
That's part of the deal, you know. Maybe I'm being paranoid.
You
I want
are.
to ensure there's still a refuge for people to escape to.
That's incredibly respectable, so... Who do we got here? Happy.
People have always fought, I guess. Bandits and nobles clashing over territory.
True.
Things like that. So before the war, when folks talked about how peaceful everything was, I thought, what continent are you living on?
Yeah, that's true. That's fair, but it's a matter of scale, Happy. I mean, a massive war like this is orders of magnitude more destructive than, you know, those small-scale skirmishes you're referring to.
I get it now. A few isolated skirmishes here and there are nothing compared to a full-blown war.
There you go.
The one truly peaceful place I've known was the village where I grew up.
Aww. Happy. Before everything went horribly wrong for your life. Rogue.
That's so. What a pain. What an absolute pain.
What? What's the matter?
Concerned, are you? That's nice. A little too nice. Here's a word of warning. If anyone here asks you for a favor, it's probably just a scam.
Oh. Well, it's fair. Were you trying to scam me then, or?
Yeah. I used to be a rather important person in the church, but I am in exile for committing a crime.
What crime?
I embezzled some money. But it wasn't out of greed.
What was it for?
My hometown was pillaged, you see, and the church wasn't putting in enough to rebuild.
I mean, not sure of the limits of my power, but I might be able to pardon you. I feel like I'm the de facto head of the church at the moment.
That's so. Here's a word of warning.
But maybe not. Hey, Lysithia, how you doing? Time to prove ourselves.
Claude somehow survived. I imagine he's terribly wounded.
Oh, you worried for him? I am too.
All three forces have suffered heavy losses. We're incredibly lucky to have not been involved.
True, but we also, the addition of our forces could have been what might have tipped the balance into, you know, the Allies' favor.
This is a perfect and unique opportunity to go on the offense. Now is the time to prove ourselves, Professor.
Yep. It's hard to say. I mean, an additional force could have made all the difference in the world, but it also could have just resulted in us getting depleted as well.
No.
Hard to say, without having been there.
It's always so peaceful coming back here. But it's hard to relax knowing we have to go out on another expedition again so soon.
Oh, you have a month, Bernie. Don't worry.
And assaulting that huge keep. That sounds hard. Oh, really hard. Don't you think it'll be hard?
Yeah, it'll be hard. It's going to be tough.
I knew you'd think so. I knew you. Ow! Oh, ow. I can't believe I tried to hug you through the door.
Oh, god damn, that is too cute. Bernie, never change. Don't change too much, at least. Tried to hug me through the door. Oh, she's great. Alois.
You're quite a tactician. Disguising ourselves as enemy soldiers to sneak
Oh,
in
that's my plan.
undetected. A stroke of brilliance.
No, I feel like I vaguely remember this.
In a frontal attack, our losses would be tremendous. With this strategy, we can really snatch victory from the jaws of deceit.
That's good. That was good, Alois. Though your portrait makes it look like you were unsure of that pun. That's a good point.
Yes, with you leading our fighters, I've no doubt the Empire will suffer an embarrassing deceit. Get it? Deceit again?
It's almost better than second time. Can always count on you for bad puns. Which, bad puns are best puns.
A moment, please.
Some poultry. And then some veggies. Those will go well together.
I've come to deliver vegetables we harvested in the village to the monastery's dining hall.
Okay.
Because of the season, I couldn't really pick that much, but I wanted to help the church out, even just a little bit.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
We're busily planting seeds, so when things start to grow, I'll be back.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your donation.
Professor!
I'm sure it'll be useful. Defeating our army. Oh, hello. What? Yeah, I suppose ignorance is bliss.
The fish in this pond get fed every day, so they're swimming all lazy and serene.
Yeah.
But the only reason they're kept here is so that they can one day be used for food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a giant fish tank, really.
But the fish don't know that, so they just swim around happily.
Yeah, but what they don't know can't hurt them, except when it does.
It's a bit of a miserable thought, but aren't soldiers much the same?
Not quite. No. Soldiers A aren't being used for food, and B are, well, I guess it depends on if it's conscription, but are typically aware of what they're getting into, unlike the fish.
Well,
Carrots. That'll go great with my poultry.
no sale.
Hello, Anna.
A class reunion on the battlefield? That's bleak. That must have been so hard on everyone.
Especially since, it wasn't a full reunion.
You gotta keep looking after them all. I mean, they still look to you for guidance, you know?
Yep. Gotta. Yeah, let's do, Faith. Now S rank. White magic range +1.
There is still...
Fantastic. Not sure what S plus will get me. Tone Fair? I've been relatively disappointed in S pluses so far. Hey Gatekeeper, how you doing?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is it true that we'll be assaulting Fort Mercius next?
Yes.
That doesn't sound like the brightest idea.
Well, come back, Gatekeeper. Don't worry. You just keep guarding this place, and I know you can handle that.
I've heard that it's built to withstand an attack from even the largest of armies. Not to tell you how to do your job, but
If I could take out Iron Road,
not ready to say my
or
final
whichever one
goodbyes to
Cornelia was at. Aw. Don't worry, Gatekeeper. We'll come back. We'll always come back to you. When we're out there fighting for our lives, we think of you. What's waiting for us at home. But if I could take out the fortress Cornelia was guarding, I think I could take out this one. Hey, Ferdinand. Von Eyre.
Dimitri, the late Prince of Fargus. He despised the Empire with all his heart.
Yes, he did.
He should not have tried leading an army while his emotions were holding him captive.
That probably would have been smart. Leaders are people too. Don't leaders have feelings like everyone else?
True enough, but I suspect the reason he died is that he could not keep his emotions in check.
I mean, I kind of agree with Ferdinand as a leader. You kind of have a... It's impossible to get rid of your emotions, but you can't let them cloud your judgment.
I see. You are saying you met with Dimitri.
Oh, I guess I'm not keeping that secret.
But you could not tell if it was reality or a dream. I wonder what that could mean.
Yeah. I hope he's alive. I do. Of course, there are also times when leaders shouldn't keep their emotions in check. Emotions can be useful. Hey, Annette. Oh, her daddy.
Professor, they tell me my father died
No.
at Gronder.
Oh,
Was that really a fitting end for one such as him?
no. Oh. We'll get to know him one day, Annette, I promise.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Almost there. Almost. To making him uphold his fatherly duty. Can't avoid you forever. Let's see.
Well, according to information we've received from the Eastern Church, the Alliance territories seem to be experiencing intense upheaval.
Makes sense, with Claude not there to keep things in check.
Their leader's well-being is still unclear, and the Lords are all questioning each other's intentions.
Yeah. I imagine Lawrence's father is having a field day.
It seems like a difficult time to ask the Alliance for assistance.
We do have Judith still, though. Hey, Flane. Aw.
Standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle.
Yeah.
How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered.
This is the second war you've had to endure.
It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
Unfortunately, I strongly doubt it will. Yeah. Oh, hey, Petra. Hey, kitties. Want some fish? Bridget Shorthair. I'll give you a goby. It looks happy. Aw. Have another. Have another. There's something in its mouth. It's a fish, obviously. I just gave it to it. Venom stone. Oh. Thank you, kitty.
I have excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising.
Should just yell and like a surprise party. Surprise! Because it's like hunting.
Yes, hunting is doing surprise attacks on prey.
True. That is very true. Well, it's one style of hunting. Not all hunting styles for all animals are surprise tactics. Like wolves. I think cats do surprise hunting more.
Surprise attacks are safe with friends. Fewer injuries.
That would be nice. Fewer injuries are better. But, yeah, wolves, they, like to isolate from herds, but they don't really need surprise for that. Hey, Marianne. Looking for Dorte?
I never used to care whether I lived or died.
Yeah. Oh. You're doing better, though.
But when I think of all those who died at Gronder, I realize how precious life truly is.
I'm happy. I'm happy for that.
I'm ashamed of how arrogant I was to think that death could mean so little.
You gotta consider how it affects those around you. Happy to hear that, Marianne. God, it's such a tragedy what happened to her. Happened to her mental state because of her crest. The assholes around her who, like that one merchant. I think he was a merchant. Their faces have changed so much.
I hardly recognize everyone. Their faces have changed so much. More experience in the eyes, and more pain.
War will do that.
I'm glad that they're stronger, but I hate to think they've all become hardened killers.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally what this academy was training them for, technically, but still, you hope they never have to actually experience war.
Look after them, okay? Try to keep them on the straight and narrow.
I will, Catherine. Thank you. Who's in here? Something to calm your nerves?
Hey, I could use a hand.
Whenever I think about the next battle, my knees won't stop shaking. I'm scared of getting hurt or worse. A reasonable fare? If there's a medicinal herb I can use to calm my nerves, I think I know some weeds that can help. Lionheart, how you doing?
I'm rather curious to see what stratagem we'll devise to capture the fortress.
Apparently it's sneaking in with disguises.
You know Fort Mercius's nickname, I assume? The stubborn old general?
Yes.
But there must be one or two gaps in its defenses.
I mean, not necessarily, but... I mean, it's not a requirement that there be. Am I really not able to have you train me in, reason?
But there must...
Nope. Well, let's see, who is in this hall? Is that no, Nitesco.
After that great battle earlier, the balance of power in Fodlan has shifted greatly.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Kingdom and Alliance are probably in shambles now, but with Edelgard having survived at the very least, she's poised to take advantage of it, assuming we weren't here, to launch a counterattack to, you know, because she is in a weakened state.
But we only stood a chance because we drove the Empire from the Great Bridge of Myrden. To get revenge for all our fallen friends, we'll have to stake our lives on the fight that lies before us.
Yeah. But, you know, don't sacrifice your life in the pursuit of revenge.
Hello there.
That's what Dimitri would do.
Okay. Edelgard, Dimitri, Claude.
Yeah.
All the house leaders from way back when assembled again at Gronder.
Do hope that Dimitri and Claude weren't fighting.
I wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
I don't know. I can only imagine. I want to be helpful, but I lack the self-confidence to do so. Is it okay for someone like me to be here, or should I leave? Is that you, Marianne? It's enough that you want to. You should stay. You're more helpful than you realize. Yeah, that second option seemed like something she might like, but no, that was kind of mean. Basically telling her she's not helpful.
Pardon me.
Hey, Mercedes.
Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please bless the deceased with peace everlasting. And may his soul rest in tranquility.
Oh, Dimitri.
You know, I used to see him praying quite often when I would come to the cathedral at night. I wonder who it was he prayed for back then.
The Fallen of Dusker, probably. I really do look forward to, I say it all the time, but I really am looking forward to Blue Lions.
I've come here after getting chased out of the Empire. There's no place for our kind there anymore.
Yeah, no, I would imagine so, considering Edelgard's goals.
But there are still many inside Empire territory who haven't abandoned their faith in the Church of Seiros. I pray that one day we'll get the chance to rebuild the church within the Empire.
You will. You will. Who is... Oh, is that Dorothea? Yep.
Professor, I heard that a staggering number of people lost their lives in the battle at Gronder.
Oh, yeah.
And here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before.
Dude, we're having a conversation.
It's almost easier to think about war as theater. With the stage, an entire continent.
It's one way to think about it. Though actors die, the show goes on.
Something like that. If an accident happens on stage, the next day's performance must be unaffected.
That's why you have backups.
Everyone just pretends like everything is fine, focusing on their role in the play.
One of the reasons also because usually multiple people perform the same role on different days. Got some lavender grass for you.
I'm glad I asked you.
Really calms you down if you make a cup of tea out of it. Ah, even the smell is soothing. Thank you so much. Now I feel like I can fight again. Yeah, just normal tea would have also probably done it, but I guess a special tea is good too. Lavender grass. Where are you, Cyril? Is no one in the library? Oh.
Let's see.
What did you notice?
Guess what I noticed? I can see further than most other people can see.
Really?
But I can't figure the point of seeing further than an arrow can fly, since I can't shoot what I see.
Well, it's great for scouting. You can detect enemy movements in advance.
I suppose I could see a whole horde of enemies coming and run away. That's kind of useful, at least.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Thanks, Professor. I think I get it now. I'm gonna put my eyes to real good use.
Great. Tell me, Cyril, what do your elf eyes see? They're ticking the... Oh, there are no hobbits here.
Really?
They're ticking Rhea to N-bar. Nah, not enough syllables.
I've heard that Gilbert, who used to serve in the Knights of Seros, fell at Gronder.
Yeah.
Apparently he was originally a Knight of the Kingdom, and now he shared Prince Dimitri's fate.
Asterisk.
Gilbert was an exceptional knight. It's an unspeakable shame.
He seems he was a complicated fella. This is ridiculous.
Did you give the ridiculous order to prepare Imperial armor for every one of our troops?
Did I? I'm sorry.
I've reached out through all of my channels, but there are limits to these things.
We don't need all our troops, we just need a small team.
I'll have to recruit an entire town's worth of people if I ever plan on making enough.
You got a month. I'm sorry, Shamir.
Well...
Hey, Manuela.
Each step closer to N-bar, I'm reminded of another part of my past.
Yeah, next time I'll need to make sure to check out the buildings.
Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, sometimes I miss it.
Big city life.
That's how the past works, though, isn't it? It's always a different story than what you really lived.
Yeah, nostalgia's a powerful thing. Looking at the past through those rose-tinted glasses. Hello, Hanneman.
Fort Mercius is the Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly
I really thought they said that was the case for the Kingdom one.
I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius?
Yes, I just learned that. Or relearned that. I had heard it before. The Stubborn Old General. Fodlan's Locket is a very different one. And the Silver Maiden, I think, is the one that I was referring to with Cornelia.
Indeed, a very good answer. But of course, you'd know that. Seems Fodlans give everyone and everything a nickname. Why, you were called the Ashen Demon.
I love that nickname.
Myself, I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a nickname as well as a title, I suppose.
You don't sound excited about that one. It's a good one for you. You basically invented the field of study, I think. And finally, Seteth. Last but not least. Once we take Fort Mercius.
The battle at Gronder Field certainly took an unexpected turn, did it not?
Yeah.
Let us press on, so as not to waste the opportunity.
We talk like we were there, but we weren't.
Fort Mercius is a keep that was constructed to defend the imperial capital, Enbar.
Right. Yeah, we need to take it out, otherwise we'll be vulnerable to being flanked from behind.
We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy.
Yeah.
I will make the necessary preparations. Be ready.
We'll do authority. Still want to see what S+ is for that. Actually, with that, I think we're done here. I just need a few meals, I guess. Nah, we're done.
I've got something I
crowd
wanna
gathering.
ask you.
Yes, Manuel, go ahead. I think alcohol consumption increases as we continue to fight, day after day after day. Oh, I mean, for the monastery. As a whole. As a whole, dear, not just for me. Still, is it something we should be careful about? Yes. Like everyone to avoid excess drinking. Everyone.
I get it. Thank you.
Yes.
Friend.
Yurikins? To be frank, I've never been at ease with lances or axes, right? Well, you're not training lances or axes, though. I suggest that, rather than thrusting one of those clumsy weapons into my hands, you help me achieve mastery with the sword. No, you're gonna stay a trickster. Whose birthday? Matt! Give her some flowers.
Thank you.
Mission complete.
Great. Nice. A lot of them.
It's starting to feel like a part of me.
Anya's arrow, fantastic.
This is making sense.
Great.
Is this what success feels like?
There is always more to learn.
Diamond axe, nice.
I understand more every day.
I still have much to learn.
Fantastic. And now we're gonna explore again. I should check something though. I think this is a new one.
Constance?
Oh?
Am I mistaken, or were you somewhat averse to vegetables in the past?
Constance, you gotta eat your veggies.
Mercedes, shush! Keep these embarrassments to yourself while there are others present.
I really do adore Constance's voice actress. She does such a good job. That was a nice surprise.
Professor.
Hey, Marianne. Since I spend most of my time looking after horses and praying to the goddess, oh, Holy Night. With that in mind, will you help me with my... Yeah, you know, whatever you want. Alright, what do we got? Nice. Something got to S.
Can't let this power go unused.
Brawl crit plus 10, I'll have to give you that.
Perhaps I'll expand.
This'll help keep me alive.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Silence. Never really used that all that much, actually. Even though it would be pretty useful in certain situations. A lot of the enemies I've always wanted to silence were immune to it, so...
Happy! Have we not discussed your revolting table manners enough?
What's she doing? She's just sitting there.
Here we go again. Food tastes better when I eat it like this, Coco.
Coco. That's a good one. She is the master of nicknames. I'm kind of curious what she was doing, though. That was so disgusting. Eating with her mouth open, maybe?
Teacher.
Ferdinand von Eyre. A noble must know how to ride a horse, to be certain, and should know how to wield a lance, as that is the most obvious weapon of choice for a rider. Yes, as a noble among nobles, it seems natural that I would focus on these two skills. So you want to go from focusing on lance and riding to focusing on lance and riding? Sure. Oh, what day is this? What holiday? St. Macula Day. Sure. I'll participate. A little bit of extra faith. Bernie and Cyril.
I've never sung a song before, so I don't know if I'm good
Wow,
or bad
that's
at it.
that embarrassment.
They won't notice if one person doesn't sing.
Yeah,
will
see,
they?
Bernie knows what to do. Oh, hey.
I think.
Not that you need it. Or could use it even if you wanted to.
Mission complete.
I suppose it's
Hmm.
working.
Finally, we're here. Retribution. I wonder if this will play into Lysithia's backstory at all. It's available for 2 more months after this. This one's available till next month. This one is available for 3 more months. As much as I would like to do this one next, then I think it'd make more sense to finish to do this one first.